Yahoo! Prof here. Stop by Squares' place. Yeah, like old times. It's been a hot minute. And it's because we got an item in here. Well, yeah, you're getting one of these too. I picked these up from the home place before heading over here because they're designed for. I think he picked up the .38s. It might have been the .5s. Either way, if you use too big of a refill, this may not function correctly. You can't see the hole. Yeah, yeah. Basically, that hole in the refill is needs to be smaller than a certain thing. Otherwise, you're gonna press down your plunger, and it's just gonna go into the
refills end.
Yeah. Otherwise, like what I brought up to him was like using. I think it's TI2 Design uses like a washer that they put on the end of the so it doesn't. So that could easily be the fix here. Is just getting the correct diameter washer. Would you like to try my new knife? That's my skeletonized.
I'm gonna cut myself.
Yeah.
Holy!
You guys didn't see the awesomeness there. He managed to push the. Oh, you always like gut him in like the most awkward ways.
I caught myself as I was doxing you. I'm sorry.
That blade is very sharp.
Yeah, I can tell.
Like very sharp. They did a. It has a full. I don't know if you can tell what the difference is here, but it has a full flat grind. So you know, there's normally like a flat part up here. If you notice, the blade is very thin. I think that means they could have sharpened it really stinking hard. Yeah, you can give me that. I'll put it in the bag. I mean, the mouse guys. We got a whole sack of things to do today or tonight. I think I just saw one of these containers over on your desk. Oh, yep, I bought an extra one because remember I said I was going to toy around with if his stuff was compatible with other people's.
Yours?
Oh, we did get 2 ones. You got Tactile Rainbow because you've Tactile Rainbow everything. And he said, yeah, that's the one color he's done for every variant of his pen was Tactile Rainbow. So, is that yeah, that's your Tactile Rainbow. That is that, that's for sure.
I'm gonna go find my other one.
It'll be good for comparison. I didn't bring mine because I assumed you had them somewhere around here. All right, I'm gonna pop the top on mine. We often would pop them the wrong way. That is the wrong side. Okay, use this side. Much easier. You got your other. What about your other one?
That's the same size.
No, but you got your.
How's that working?
Your other one too, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Your. He just took up my kneecap with his kneecap. Oh, I'm an old man. There's mine. I got the tumbled. I wanted the polished, but I was too slow, and by the time I got confirmation. Which one Squares wanted here? It's I'm trying to adjust the white balance a little bit because it was.
How does that work?
It was off. So I got tumbled.
Oh, nice.
I wanted polished, but by the time I ordered it with found out from you that like which one you wanted and stuff, they had sold out of the polished.
What was that?
What was what?
Spring.
Yeah.
It's just in there. Well, I didn't see it. I was like,
Oh.
It just came launching out.
So I think that should be his new springs. That you'd have to pop open your old one to see if that's changed since. And yes, being that you have literally the same finish on all of them, I only wish you the best of luck on actually differentiating between them all. Supposedly this is different on all of them. The dot on the back.
The clipper?
Yeah. It's slightly different on all of them. So you didn't even do it at all on this one.
Yeah, it's a dimple.
So. At least the new one being a dimple, you'll know which one it is.
The little guy. I might actually swap out the mechanism. That one's kind of crunchy.
Well, if you need one, you got one, but
That's fine.
also if it is a little crunchy, you can just, that spring, where was your, that is definitely a different spring though, isn't it?
That's his Parker spring, I think.
So the big difference here is that Brad, yep, that is definitely a different spring. Look at that.
Spring.
So which one's which so we don't mess it up?
The one that's currently on the guy is...
No, those two.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, because the tip is different. The internals of the tip are different.
Pretty sure this is the new one here. Is this one?
Okay.
This one has one
Would you like to know how else to tell? The tip screws off now. Did you put the butt end? You did. You put. I see. I told you.
This is the new one.
I told you. You had it wrong. So yeah, that's got the wrong butt end. Then you got to put the.
It's fine. They're all compatible. Is it not?
The latest one is different. Because he's made them. He's adapted them slightly so that once we cut down these Uniball refills.
They only work the one.
Now going forward, all of them will have this because he found his changes are backwards compatible. You know what I mean? But yes, the fact that this is why I tried to get a different pen for every one of my pens. Where, like I said, you have this. He did a good job matching the finish, I guess, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
So that is but that is an improvement, right? Mm-hmm. Is you can now unscrew the tip. Mm-hmm. Also, the big change, and I thought this might be the case with this one, is all you had to do is drill the inside different to make it work with the Uniball refill. Mm-hmm. And that is the case. You got the, I don't know what he did different there.
Looks the same.
It might be on the track or the guts or the, because apparently like the track is profiled different a little bit too. All of his stuff is on you gotta follow him on Instagram. He was going through all the changes. Originally, there were going to be 3 different lengths of pen, but not enough people wanted other than the Parker. Or, like, even if they wanted not enough people even wanted Space Pen to make a different length.
Space Pen.
So...
Yeah, well, let's do that guy here.
So, the thing I want to try... That's the new guy?
Yes.
Okay. The thing I want to try is...
That's
is down here if you want to manage the camera. Let's get that back together. I want to try putting this refill in, and you guys are in which refill you're talking about? The one from the Switch Gen 1.
Hold, please.
Yeah. The reason why we're putting the Switch Gen 1 in there is because this one should already be cut down to...
There goes the spring.
The correct length. Okay, pro tip, guys, if you're dealing with the Switch, always take it apart. I know it's harder to do, but push the Switch forward. Otherwise, the guts of it...
launching out?
No, it like the switch doesn't line back up correctly if you don't leave it in the switched position. It's worse on the Gen 2. All right, so this is yours. Yes. Where'd your spring go?
I'm holding on to it because it's rolling all over the place.
Okay, here's my spring. So...
You gotta hack that thing down, Jesus.
Yes. It does just barely fit. Look at that. Like, just barely it fits around. Apparently, too, with this, it still will fit the Parker. If you went bigger to fit, like, like G2 style, like, for those wondering, I did change this to a G2 spring. Because you have to in order to put the G2 or Uniball refill in here. Is that on camera? All right, so it's much fatter, right? The thing is if you go this stumpy short and that fatter, it stops being compatible with Parker. And he's trying to keep, like, one pen. And originally he was going to, like I said, make different lengths so we didn't have to cut it down. But apparently you and I... Oh. So there's some friction here. You might actually have to sand down the
text of the pen refill.
Or I told him if you use the Zento, that won't be a problem because the Zentos have laser etched, not what do you want to call it?
It's sure to wear off over time.
Yeah. And so in this case, you can see there's a small little hole there.
Breather tube,
yeah, for the back end. So basically, this you can't like the 0.38, no problem. I think the 0.5 is what he bought, also no problem. if you're going to
1.0.
yeah, or even a 0.7 potentially. I don't know. All right. Okay, so you can probably make it longer. This is too. This is
too chopped up.
This is too short. This is actually as short as you can make this refill without it exploding everywhere. But we need to go what, about that much longer?
Ish, yeah.
So, I mean, it feels. I mean, besides I cut that one too short. You feel it. The action's quite nice.
Yeah.
And it's not getting any friction. You probably have is probably the letters on the. But I wasn't.
It's not getting gunked up, so.
So, when we chop these down, we gotta chop a little bit less off. You have something safe we can chop on, like cardboard or a box or.
Just chop on my flesh. It's fine.
The amount of force you need to cut through those refills is substantial. Yeah.
I'll see if we have like a choppy block.
All right. So yeah, so you're like, well, why are you having to chop it down? Like, as I said before, we have the 3 sizes here. One is Space Pen, this guy. All right, a little bit shorter. This guy is Parker. This one does have a bit of friction in there. We're gonna have to investigate why that's all chewy. And now the same length as the Uniball. Originally, he was going to produce a run of Space Pen length, Parker length, and Uniball length. But there wasn't enough takers for anything but the Parker. In fact, me and Squares were the only ones looking for the Uniball compatible ones. People are missing out. Great refill. Alright, so here's a good example of length, and that was cut down for the original switch from Tactile Turn. Now they have adjusted it, so you can still cut it down, but you can just buy a longer one. That's the length difference. And this may look like it has more room where it can get chopped down, but if you look at a fresh refill, it can't.
So, how far are we going?
Well, you want to take off less first, right? So I think we needed like 2 more mil. You want to hold this?
Chop with your knife or what? Language. Language.
So as you can see here, I previously, on a brand new refill, cut this down basically as far as
you can before you hit the.
So I was thinking, use this the rest of it to get your tuck, like maybe there to start out.
Sure, give her a go.
Okay, that's just a mark. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And
chop your finger off.
No. This is where I'd probably just use a utility knife. That's what I usually use.
Yeah, might work a little bit better.
Here, this way. So, because we're kind of teetering on the bridge.
You want me to get my utility knife?
Potentially.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the thickness that's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Even though this is a very slim blade for a pocket knife, it is thick for a. So yeah, my recommendation. I don't think an X-Acto, and I do have one in my pocket, would be strong enough. Normally, I just use one of our Tuck XL to chop that off. Choppy chip chop. All right. Oh, you got the serrated on there.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's fancy.
It's the last blades I had when I needed a blade.
Okay, I'm trying to get as straight as I can.
Jeez.
I'm halfway through. 0.38s are especially thick. For those wondering. What I actually use at home that I found was good is I actually have like a tubing cutter.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've seen it that I've used it for like water cooling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That works quite well for
Stuff like that.
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a cat on the table.
Jeez.
Cameo.
This thing is
Oh, yeah. Cameo. Yeah. What's up?
that's the big boy over here, guys.
Stay out of here, though, buddy. Oh. I see. How do you really feel?
Gee. I mean, I got that. Look at that cut, though.
You did.
It's a nice flush cut too. I had to flip this on your blade. I think the blade side that you gave me was thrashed.
It could be.
Because you saw once I flipped it.
Oh. There he goes.
All right. So we don't know if this is gonna fit yet, right? Because I might not have cut enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I did too much.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how far it's sticking out.
Yeah.
So. The test is going to be if the tip starts coming out of here, which it does. Oh, geez.
Oh. Eugene.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got to take more off.
Maybe a little bit.
That's unclicked.
Perfect. Ooh. I have a cat. He demands attention.
I'm going to try going as far as I can. Gee, that tail is something. That is destructive.
Mm-hmm. Hi, buddy. It's gonna chop. It's gonna go eating across.
Probably. Yeah, so you just gave me a dull blade before.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's what I do.
I'm just cleaning this up to make it a little bit more flat. And you all are probably like, where's your Tuck XL? It's at home.
That's true.
Actually, I probably have one in the car, to be truthful. I own so many of those damn things now that
Mm-hmm.
I probably have one just about everywhere. I'll have to remember to clean that up so you don't eat it. Oh. He is not aware of his surroundings at all.
He is aware of his surroundings. He just doesn't care. Right, isn't that right, buddy? What do you say? He says. You. It's coming up. Obligatory cat cameo.
He's really going at you.
He just he needs his pets, you know. He's a high maintenance. Oh, what was that? High maintenance cat. All right.
This cut, that
Let's
one
hold
was
him.
not perfect.
He's gonna schwack you with his tail. There we go.
That's better. I took off a bunch more though when I did that. Let's see here. Drop it in. There's a little friction going in. I think when those letters rub up against the
casing.
like the threading on the back side.
What do you?
Okay, just that's with the rubber. So I think once we peel it off. Okay, now it doesn't want to click out. Is that because I haven't shaved enough off still? Because, you know, if I click, here, click, it should.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I haven't cut enough because it can't go.
Yeah.
So how do we, the other one, I swear I had to cut down as far as I could cut it down already.
Mm-hmm.
This refill's got to be so close to.
Just leaking out everywhere.
No. We got like another millimeter or two.
Gotta be cut down to about the same size as the other one.
Right, that's what I'm getting at. Is like, how far are we from this at this point? And the answer is, I mean, I guess that's still like 2 mil, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and this was too short.
Gotta be exact. I gotta find another piece of plastic. There it is. Nailed it.
That one, that shot off.
Yep. Just so the cats don't get at it. That would be bad.
Throw it out in the garbage.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, see that it cut at an angle. This is where I'd probably take it, like, with some of these when you get them cut, and you just take it down a little bit of sandpaper and you just go. There's a little
Give me
bit
those
on here
schniblets. Give me those schniblets. Can't have the cats eating them.
Yeah, so I mean, like, once we dial this in, replacing the refill won't be hard because you'll just take out the old one, right? And, like, you know, once this guy is drained, right, or you want to put a different refill in, you'll just take out this guy, line it up to the new one, and chop the new one at this. Like, you should use this one as a template for the
Yeah, I get you.
the next one. Here, I'm gonna hold that. But I mean, I really don't know. I mean, on this one, I managed to cut it down like 1 more millimeter. Yeah, when they said this would fit in there, I mean, they said, I mean, it does technically fit
Technically.
in there.
Just got a chopper.
All right.
Moment of truth.
There you go.
Now peel the thingy off.
Okay, I gotcha.
Peel it.
I didn't get all of it. There you go. That actually fits pretty well too. And I've got some paper to scribble on.
Paper. There you go. Paper.
No, she right.
She right like a Uniball. Except it's liquidy, so you definitely want to touch it for a while.
Well, that's because you're on the back of like a label.
Glossy, yeah.
And that is the cellulose. I think you're used to the
Light fast.
The light fast ink, yeah. So I gotta chop my refill down to that now.
Nope.
Can I use yours as a template? Do you mind?
Sure.
Okay, I'll crack that guy open too. Alright. So it could have gone. And I guess that 1 millimeter is about where. Can you remember that one wasn't fully sticking out of your pen?
Mm-hmm.
But dang, we getting close. Come on, guys out there, the ones of you that like the Uniball refills, you got to hit up Brad and be like, we want a full Uniball length one, and he said he'd make it out of titanium. Let's go titanium.
Titanium. Yes. I don't know. It's a good question. Why? No, that's not good.
Yeah.
Second. No, I'm shopping too far. The one that I had moved. So actually, on the back a little bit.
I think your serrated blade's kind of like shifting a little bit too. Good for cardboard, maybe not good for chopping through
Yeah.
plastic.
So, maybe we can just cut into it and break it off. And or just
I mean, you got the mark down here. If you hold this, I'll show you how high. No.
Yeah, definitely.
Here, I'll show you. Oh, all right, this is pointy. Watch out.
Yeah.
So how I got just a little bit more force on it was you get because like you were starting to hit the block with the knife, right? With your especially with your hand under it, like so you can't get it low enough. You gotta go towards the edge. Right. That up. Put my whole oomph on it, and then actually I just took my other hand.
I think a full-size utility blade would make things easier, and or just chopping with whatever.
Yep, probably.
Your tube cutters.
A lot of you out there don't have that though. Some people showed using a scissors. You're seeing how hard this is. You will wreck the scissors.
Nah, I just got some sharp scissors, like the stuff you gotta work.
No. But yeah, all I did is I went like that and put. See?
As it yeets off.
I actually do this fairly regularly. Normally we're not having to cut off that much. Normally we're cutting like, what is it? Like a millimeter or two. Not,
a lot.
A lot, yeah. Get in there. Oh, mine's got to go just a
hair.
Just a hair more, and I can feel it binding up.
Son of a.
For small adjustments like that, that's why I recommend getting yourself some like 120 grit sandpaper.
Just hammering it in.
And yeah, you could just kind of, and that's enough to kind of.
Yeah.
Even if it's just the 1 mil, sometimes instead of cutting off the 1 millimeter of the refill, like when it's just that little bit, use an 80 grit maybe, and you can kind of. It's almost easier to. Sand it down than it is. Yeah, I cut bad. You actually have a mark right here, which is probably.
That might be the original one that I had.
Yeah.
Which was too short, it felt like.
But yes, having a full-size utility knife. More leverage, basically, helps.
Yeah, versus a 2-inch tuck, if you will.
Oh, yeah, I got a little...
Burr. Give me that guy. That's some schmutz. Get out of my hand. There you go. Right there. Get out of my hand. Give me that plastic. Give me that plastic schmutz. Gotta go in the garbage. Can't have a cat eating that.
Oh, here's one more.
Little
Normally I
goose.
would do this over garbage if I release these smaller adjustments. Okay, I think I got that flat now.
Give
Let's
her a
see.
try. Moment of truth.
The threading is very good on these. I'd say mine binds up a little bit more than yours does.
Swap out the ends. That's fine. I don't mind a little scratch in my.
This is. I just want to put the refill in yours and see, is it. I don't know if it's the mechanism or is it the cut of its jib. You know, like the. I think that was my mechanism.
Ooh,
He does say too, like you gotta actuate it a couple times because you got some. Yeah, your mechanism is
Try the other one. Try yours now with it.
Oh, with your mechanism?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see here.
If that's the case, just swap out the mechanisms. It's fine. I don't mind.
He was also saying sometimes you just gotta move the lube around, so you gotta just. Nope, does with your mechanism as well. So it's something in
The pen.
the pen.
Flip the spring around. Pop it out.
Yeah.
Flip it
So I'm
over.
gonna put yours back so we
Lose the
don't
spring.
get stuff confused. Yeah, because yours is nice and.
A rainbow.
That reads really well, and his pens are always so slim and light. Like it is a different vibe compared to like a lot of what the other brands do. All right, I will flip the. He actually showed on some of his springs when he gets them, they are actually wider on one end than another. And he's like, "Why the fuck do they do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know either." But that is something he noticed, like they come out that way, like from the company. Now it doesn't even actuate.
Spin around. Give her a try again.
You ever get bad vibes from people? Like you don't even know them, and it's like something's like fucking weird.
Sure.
Yeah, the dude's a fucking pedophile. Fucking told Susan that dude's fucking something's wrong with that dude, and I never even met him.
Alright, so this one also has weird
Binding. Flip the spring.
I did. I flipped it twice now.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is get my keys out. I have my little flashlight.
Investigate.
And just make sure that there's nothing in there, you know what I mean? So let's
So
take...
you can screw your tip off, you know.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Now I used that with his pens, man. This is the first time we can do that. He used to press fit them in. I mean, it's not the tip. Maybe a little, like right there.
If it rubs, could just be some weirdness on the actual refill. It's down real quick.
Okay. Or you can tip it.
Hey, in the back.
Yeah. I'm kind of interested on yours if it's like that. Put that back like that. Put that like that. Put that like that. Okay. Put it over here.
It's gonna roll.
Over
There you
there.
go. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna take my refill and nope, that same little notch, because I felt a little notch, like if you don't have it perfectly centered in there, it will slightly notch. Like I've had to do it on smaller pens where you actually like 45-degree cut off that little lip on it.
So just swap out your tip then. Or is it
No, it's both tips have that same issue.
Rip.
So that's just sometimes in some of these what you do is you just take this blade and you just take that and go at a 45-degree angle like this, and you just
chop off some.
Shave off something like that.
Yeah. A knife.
By the way, same guy, for those interested, makes, or at least made those in the past. He now sold his design over to, well, his whole company, I think, over to some brothers that run it.
Yeah.
So these were bought directly from him though. Like he's got his own little shop that he kind of prototypes, like Brad prototypes stuff in. Often, if it does well enough on his shop, or like if they think it's a good design, they'll buy it from him. Or I don't know if they actually directly buy it from him. I think he gets like a certain percentage of the initial.
Look at the chopping block out of here. We don't need this thing anymore. Motion blur.
I already nicked my brand new pen because I slipped when doing the refill and I felt like I had to hold this in my hand. And it turns out my knife, my nice new knife, yeah, they use MagnaCut steel on it. MagnaCut steel is, it's hard, it turns out.
Yeah.
And it put a nice little nick in my body of my pen. Can't blame anybody but myself for that one.
I think one of mine has a little bit of an imperfection on it too. I think it's my.
I just managed to. And then if I don't put nicks in my pen, I mean, I don't care because I use them. It's just like, or Paisley will. She'll just knock it off like some giant thing.
Crazed lunatic cat.
See that?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
That's how this one is. I figured this is my Parker. I figured that was just put a little bit of wax on there though to make sure the tip didn't fall off. So maybe your mechanism is a little wonky. Try your new mechanism.
No, it's not, because we put your mechanism
on its lap in there. It's
it's not. Okay, so we can try this again. This is my mechanism. Here's your mechanism.
Give it a go.
Right.
Yeah.
So here, different mechanism, same pen. It's the pen.
Rip. Does it happen if you push real slow?
Yeah. So I think I'm seeing wear someplace. Give me a second here. We're gonna try throwing the refill on the floor. Try doing what I have to do sometimes, which is
stuff off.
Yeah, you just kind of. I might use my Tuck XL for this, but yours has that serrated blade on it.
Oh yeah.
Which, hey, I've heard a lot of people like those for doing cover boxes and stuff.
It worked good for cutting things open.
Yeah, it's just not good for doing little shit like this. When you do this though, you gotta make sure, because sometimes, and there's a little bit of a gap on the metal there, on the tip, you gotta make sure you push it back in. Because as you cut that little bit, it like extracts it a little bit, I don't know. Otherwise it'll start leaking ink.
That's not good.
Alright, so you just push back in. It's a not a huge thing, it's just
Non sequitur.
You just gotta pay attention. Otherwise, you'll be like, why is it right like shit? And you're like, oh, the tip of my pen isn't fully on my ink, or the tip of my.
Let me try it.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is back it off, or maybe I have to cut more. So what is so different about? Let me try your spring.
Moment of truth. Breathe.
You saw it attack me, didn't you?
It's attacking.
It's the spring. I'll have to message him. He's got like a box of 500.
It's just a standard Uniball spring, right?
No, it's not. He actually had to custom order it because if you look at this, that's way skinnier.
Yeah, it's more coarse.
And it has to be longer as well.
Yeah.
So no, he had to go custom spring just like Karos. It's a different custom spring as far as I'm aware, but like also to fit the tip profile. So if you look at your tip here, that could not fit. I haven't tried fitting a G2 in there, but it's actually skinnier because it only needs to fit. Like he actually designed this pen for Uniball, not like a lot of brands where they're designed for G2, which then happens to be Uniball compatible. He actually designed it for Uniball, so I don't know if that opening would actually be wide enough for that second stage of the G2. You know, that like
step up,
the thicker step. Yeah. So here, let me give you back your spring.
You can keep it. It's fine.
I want to do some more testing. So here, do it. We know your spring's not the issue. I may just like I said, and I think he was even having some issues with the springs in his testing. He's like, yeah, but then if I just like grab a different one, it works fine. Which is like weird.
Are they varying weights? Do they just mix a bunch of random springs in there?
No, it's all supposed to be the same. Yeah, you hear like.
Yeah, a little pop.
It's the spring that's doing that.
Pop,
And sometimes it doesn't even. Here's the other issue with that spring.
Doesn't engage.
Sometimes it doesn't engage. Yep. That's so friggin' weird.
You had no phantom clicks with your this guy, huh?
Let's try it again.
With this guy right here.
I don't think so.
The one spring.
Yeah, let's flip it over. We'll try again. You know, this way first. You can see where I nicked this. I saw it this way. Yeah, I slipped and I like right there. I smashed it with. Hey, if you're wondering, that's how you know this blade is sharp. There is not a nick or a dent where I hit this. So that's how. Mega cut steel. I mean, that was a pricey knife. I can tell you, the mega cut steel is hard. That's how it keeps good edge too. So I flipped the spring.
That seems a lot better.
There's a little bit of friction.
Yeah, but it's
better. But it works
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah. So he said like one side was thicker.
Yeah. He said like it's like they don't mention that because when you look at the spec sheet, even I think he showed it in his what do they call them on Instagram stories. He's like the spec doesn't show that they're conical, meaning like wider at one end and the other end.
Yeah.
But they are.
So which end is what needs to be where?
I think
the
you
wider
just find
end
that out by like putting it in there and it not working, or not working correctly. Because look, mine's working. Oh, here you go. I'll let you hold that. I'll test out mine. Mine's working just. You want to peel my
experimentation.
Yeah, grab it with your nail.
Oh, there you go. I got it. Nearly all of it, at least. I think.
There you go.
Titanium.
I feel like mine's still a little scratchier than ours, but that the fact that it functions.
it's got some scratch on it. You can feel it.
I think that might, if we ground off the letters on the, I don't really feel like doing that, but
Oh yeah.
like the lettering on the refill.
So I think this is the thinner end that's going to be going into the pen.
Mine was. He also said some of the springs he had they didn't care. Like it didn't. Yep. There is a way because yours just did that weird snap. Did you feel that weird like 2-stage snap? So is it? It's thicker end towards the.
No, I think it's the other way. If you look at it, it's there.
Okay.
So it's got to be this way.
Yeah, what way is that? Is that thinner towards the that goes in or thicker?
This one looks pretty even.
Well, guys. Okay, if it's not working one way, just flip the spring over, and it'll work perfectly fine.
Maybe.
That's freaking weird.
I mean, it happens. I have some pens that.
Yeah, it works perfectly fine now with the spring going the other way.
It still gets kind of bunched up here and there if you push too hard and too far down.
Well, don't push too hard. There you go.
I'm just saying you fully depress.
Who does that? Get out of here.
Me? Because I'm a maniac? Yeah, it's better than this one. This one right here is.
Here, well, let's try and fix this one then.
You can't.
You tried flipping it?
Yeah.
Is it binding up internally then?
I think so, yeah. But it might, like I said, it might just be from all the wax I put on the thread to make sure that it didn't fall off. So maybe some of that got stuck in there.
Could be.
Because if you flip it the other way, you can just hear the fucking refill just like. Ugh! Ugh!
Is it the thickness of the refill then?
I don't think so. This is a standard Parker.
Weird.
So, but I actually pulled it from, I think it's this might have been the mechanism for my space pen one. And I think that was from my Parker. And I was like, I don't really use it that often, so I can leave it on here. And it does seem to work out better. Like if you kind of like push it halfway down and then twist it, you can feel it kind of gunk up.
Well, it's because it does spin around. Okay, so like I'd have to show you stories, but there's a lip in there, and he puts a ball bearing in.
Yeah.
So you can spin it, and it'll change where the mechanism goes up and down. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so maybe there's gunk just stuck. I'm just.
Yeah, they're actually very easy to disassemble. As long, you got to be very careful not losing that ball bearing though, because that little thing at the end is just an O-ring. So if you push it out, take that O-ring off, you could pull the whole thing.
Yeah, straight
out. But there's a tiny itty bitty baby like
ball bearing,
like that if you lose it's just
gunking up.
Here, well, we have another one. Try. Not that you can have my new thing. But see if the updated one. Yeah, I mentioned when I was opening these how we always open them backwards. We always press the wrong. Do you need a tool?
I just need more strength. It hurts.
Oh, let me look at it. Here, you hold the camera. You hold.
Yeah, see, it hurts. I told you.
I don't disagree. That's where
You're gonna launch it. It's gonna launch across the house.
another tactical Keychains product.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get your beer opener. Just crack.
What's this one too?
No, he went to bed.
There you go. Yeah, we'll do the beer opener for you.
Cracking a cold one. There you go.
There you go. You guys just need a bottle.
Multi-tool.
Yeah. You guys wonder why I have my my utility belt.
The Batman belt.
Yeah.
Put her on there.
Oh, what he found? The reason why he can use the same stem, by the way, is because on those Uniballs, it's actually see that center hole.
Mm-hmm.
The hole in the back of the Uniball is the same size as
the
hole on the back of the Parker.
Oh, yeah. Breathe it hole.
Still a little sticky, but I think it works way better than that.
I mean, you can feel it just.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe you need to do the opposite. Like get the wax out and actually like lube it, because he does put like a drop of super lube.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell. It's like. So I don't know what happened there, but they definitely got gunked up with something.
I would probably take like some silicone lube and just blast it in and actuate it.
A whole bunch.
A whole bunch, yeah.
I mean, these things are pretty durable, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be like, they're not brass. They're stainless or titanium, right?
I think they're brass, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but it's not brass like the other ones that, what's their name?
Well, that was because the whole thing wasn't brass. It was because in certain areas they had stainless. In certain other areas they had... Oh, dude, this feels like it needs a lube, dude. Not that it does, like...
Don't worry
This
about
feels dry.
it. Don't worry about it.
Like...
Yeah, it seems to break in a little bit as you use it more.
Yeah, but I would probably... Like, it's also, like you said, gummed up, so... Maybe that's where you do have to at some point, like take the O-ring off, take it out, make sure you don't lose that little
ball
bearing, and then clean out whatever. Because if you spin it, I can tell that there's more junk in certain areas than
others. Yeah.
Other ones. Otherwise, like I said before, before I took it apart though, I'd probably just take some silicone lube, like in an aerosol can, and just blast the living bejesus out of it. Because if you don't have to, like, I saw the picture of him dealing with those tiny little ball bearings, and it's like, I need a microscope, I tell you.
Yeah, fuck that nonsense. I'll just leave it as is for now. Maybe
If you stop over some, like right there at the end, especially, like right.
Yeah, I'm skunked up in there.
I'm betting it is you got some of that wax up into the mechanism.
Yeah, probably.
That doesn't even want to actuate for me now.
Give me the thing.
I broke it. Apologies.
How dare you? Oh, losing it. It's really cool, it's even. Totally is. That's how we want it. Okay, yeah.
Alright, so we don't need that. Put my flashlight in.
I saved it.
Yeah, next time you stop over, try to remember to bring that one on, because I got a can of WD-40 silicone lube that I use for lubing door hinges, and we can just... Because I feel like maybe the wax like absorbed it and dried it out or something. You know what I mean? Like, but your new guy. It's very much so. If you guys have issues with these new ones from him that are Uniball compatible, just flip your spring over, and there's a high chance it'll just be like cured. No idea. No idea.
Pretty standard.
I don't know. I've never had that issue before, personally.
I've noticed it with some of my Parkers. So.
Yeah, my recommendation would be, what was it? It was basically cutting it down almost, not as short as, because this one is literally as short as you can go. Yeah. What, a millimeter past as short as you can?
Something like that, yeah.
Then once you get that, and I would start with more and dial in, kind of like we did with squares there. Yeah, I would start with longer, and then I'd rather sneak up on it. But once you get one of these dialed into that length that you like, all you got to do is keep it, and then on your next one, obviously just use it as the template. You know, if this is a good length for you right there, you know, in here, when you swap that refill out, just pull it out and use it to template your replacement. So we obviously have to pick these up because apparently I was literally the only one asking for compatibility of this refill, and he bought a new tool for his CNC to make the new tip. So obviously, if somebody's going that far, I gotta support him, right? Yeah. And the fact that he bought like a 10-pack of, I don't know if it was the UMR 83Es, but he's writing with them. He's like, these things are great. Why aren't more people like asking for refills for these? And like, and I'm like, I see. This is what I ask. They do. They write great. The only thing that might be better nowadays is the Zento. The Zento is, I think the overall, I like the Zento better now.
Yep. Versus the Uniball.
Versus the 8. What is it? 307. That's the 83E.
Yeah.
So, well, do you need the tube? You can have my tube if you want another tube.
Ah, you good?
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're going to sign off on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the new pen. He does very OG. His stuff is OG Brad. Like I said, the guy that came up with the WTF, your Tuck Junior, etc. So check out his stuff. There may or may not be some left. He kind of just does so on the side as he designs new products. And yeah, check out his stuff. Always nice to see improvements, like a unscrewable, removable tip versus the press fit ones before. See ya.